And welcome back to another awesome tutorial with me, Ken. I want to show you how to install WordPress through the cPanel. So here we are. Without wasting any time, let's log in. I suggest you do the same. And now we're inside the cPanel. Now this current view of my cPanel is called the Jupyter view. It's the brand new look of the cPanel. You might have the older look, but everything else remains constant. So all this content here, if you scroll downwards, you will find Softacular's apps installer, and one of the apps in there is WordPress. So click WordPress and we'll be taken to this page where we can install WordPress. So there's a brief description of WordPress and we have this install now button. So let's go ahead and click install now. And we'll be taken to this part where we will input all the details of our website. So the first thing we want to do is select a prefix for our website. So in this drop down list, I like using www before the domain name. And of course, you must have an SSL certificate for your website to be secure. So HTTPS. When I select that and click outside, it'll do a check. And now it's confirmed that I have an SSL certificate that my website is secure. And then we have the domain name. So it'll be www.yourdomainname.com. And then let's remove this directory because we don't want to put the website inside the folder called WP. We just want it to be in the root folder or the root directory. And then we have our WordPress options. So you can select any version you want. I want the latest, so I'll go with 6.02. Then let's give our site a name. Of course, the name of your website is most likely your domain name. So strandsandlocks.com. Strands and Locks, and then we can give it a brief description. In town, the best dreadlocks specialist in town. I used to have dreadlocks. Of course, if you want it to be a multi-site, you can check this box, but I don't want mine to be a multi-site. Just leave these two unchecked. The next thing we want to do is provide the WordPress login credentials, and you can use any username you want. For example, my username. And then let's provide a password like password. And then of course, by default, the email here will be the admin at your domain name. I suggest you leave that email intact. And then of course, right here you have the option to select a language. I speak English, so that's the language I want to use, and we can have some pre-installed plugins. Once we install WordPress, we can have these 3 plugins pre-installed, but I don't want to use these because we have better options in the WordPress plugins repository. So I'll leave that blank. If we expand these advanced options, we can select where we want our backups to go. We can leave at default. And we can select maybe a once per day or once a week backup. That's in case your web host doesn't provide automatic backups. My web host provides that, so I don't necessarily need to use this. Plus, we have the option to install a backup plugin once you have WordPress installed. So without changing all these things, now we can go ahead and click install. And if you want to get notified once the installation is ready, you can input an email to which the notification will be sent. So I'll just add my email and then click install. And then the installation is taking place. It'll take 3 to 4 minutes. There we go. So now our installation is ready. WordPress has been successfully installed at our domainname.com. And we can go to our dashboard by clicking this second link that has /WP admin. So click that. And there we go. So now we're inside our dashboard and we can start building our website. And of course, remember, we've just created the login credentials for this WordPress website. For the username, remember, we changed it to my username. And for the password, we've just used a very simple, weak password called password. Now, of course, you will need to use a powerful password so that you don't make it easy for people to guess and hack your website. So if you log out of your website now, you'll be taken to the login form and you can use those credentials we've just created. My username and your password. Let me just reveal it. These are the credentials we created. So now you can go ahead and log in, and that's all. And there we go. So that's how to install WordPress. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, give it a like. And if you want to get notified every time I publish a brand new tutorial like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell notification to be notified every time a video goes live. My name is Ken as usual. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.